Welcome to the program, friend. I am going to play the entire DNC speech over the next 4 segments. It was narrated by Morgan Freeman. If you did not see it, I urge you to just watch this show with me. And the reason is because I could play portions of her script, but what you're going to see is her campaign. This 12-minute video is to the DNC what Potemkin Village was to Russia, what Triumph of the Will was to Germany. This is brilliant, and I mean that. I mean brilliant with all caps. Brilliant propaganda. Because with the images, with the scripts, with the voices, with the people who are involved, and with the music that's underneath it, it's all designed to get you to believe something. And at the close of this video, she actually, in my opinion, the producers stepped in it. Listen to what Hillary said.
You have to love this country, believe in this country, lift up the people in this country, and do everything you can to make sure they believe you're getting up every morning in that big old White House, thinking about them, understanding what they're up against, and working to make it better.
Did you catch that? It's not that you're fighting for them, it's that you get them to believe that you're fighting for them. It's smoke and mirrors. If you don't know what Potemkin Village means or Triumph of the Will, you need to look them up. But this is about seducing people to get them to believe something. And I pray that your discernment saves you from this American version of Triumph of the Will or Potemkin Village. Let's watch this first clip.
Here is a woman. What does she dream of? When does she feel proud? How many times will she leave her mark? How many ways will she light up the world?
She's got this wonderful, infectious laugh that it carries quite far. And sometimes it'll be surprising because you'll be in the middle of something and she'll go, ha! And there's a joy and a mirth that I think sometimes the public doesn't always see.
I just remember her holding my hand a lot. I remember that a lot. And like I felt like she tried to soothe me.
It wasn't about pictures or a big production. She just kind of showed up and she had a very simple message: thank you, and I'll do whatever I can for you. And she would make good on that promise.
I love to watch her with people, and I can see the effect of her kindness and that it's real.
Hillary Rodham grew up in Park Ridge, Illinois. Her father was a Navy man.
My father was a chief petty officer at home as well as in the Navy. And he really had the attitude that, you know, don't whine, don't complain, do what you're supposed to do. Do it to the best of your ability.
Her mother, Dorothy, was terribly neglected. She was on her own, working as a housekeeper by the time she was 13. She once said that job was the first time she saw what a loving family looked like.
She told me one time her young parent left her overnight by herself. She was like 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. And they gave her a set of coupons so she could go to the corner cafe and get food. And I mean, just the image of this little girl all by herself, walking down the stairs of the walk-up tenement, out the door alone, to the corner, to the cafe, and getting food with coupons just haunts me.
Here is a woman making her first marks on the world. She is, we all know, bright and promising, an achiever. And yet, extraordinarily, what is most striking about the young woman is her heart.
Her commitment to making people's lives better, her abiding belief that the same opportunities that Chelsea has had should be extended to every child. That comes through in everything that she does.
So that clip designed to have you emote over Hillary's poor mom and the neglect and this abandoned child, and it haunts Hillary, and she is going to take that haunting image of her mother and she is going to fight for children everywhere. That is the setup for this video, getting you to believe something. I'll be right back.